Hello everyone and welcome back to SheffPlays. And today we're doing the Cold War overall review. Crazy to think we're already done with this game. We've been kind of flying through all the games, and I'll talk about what's next at the end. But for now we'll do like we usually do, where we'll talk about each map a little bit, give what rating I gave them, and the overall score. So starting with D Machine, as I said in the video, it's a super solid starting map. Jarek never really disappoints with that. And it's got a ton of little callbacks and Easter eggs throughout it, like the ray gun being a return, which part of me didn't expect when the game came out, so it was a nice surprise when it was. Noctur and Totem being right there, and like kind of modernized, which I do appreciate, especially with the Christmas lights when you go into the dark ether, which doesn't make sense to me, but it's cool regardless. And this map got an 8.5 out of 10. Firebase C, as I stated in the video, is my favorite map in this game. I love this one. I don't know why, don't know how to explain it, but like the lighting, the map itself, the side objectives every 10 to 13 rounds is really nice, and it kind of just keeps the flow moving, and I really do enjoy it, and I ended up giving this one a 9. Next up was Mauder Toten, which really did kind of shock me, as I enjoyed it more than I expected I was going to. I kind of remember just playing this map when it came out because new map, and not really getting into it, but I found myself really getting into it and replaying it more after doing this review, and it looks nice with the neon lights and the darkness both in different parts of the map. The enemy variation, it's just super solid, and I gave this one an 8. Bacon is the final round-based map in Zombies for this game, and it is a solid goodbye to not only the round-based in this game, but round-based zombies for a while. And it was a super cool salute with an awesome wonder weapon, a beautiful pack-a-punch camo, a really cool mini-boss with the Abomination kind of being a throwback to the Margwa, and just, again, beautiful lighting. Like the Dark Ether purple mixed with the normal lighting of the facility and the town is just a really good back and forth contrast. And this map is a ton of fun too, and with a little World at War Easter egg that can be super challenging depending on when you go into it, is also a nice little touch, and I ended up giving this one a 9.5. Onslaught is one of the 3 separate zombies experiences in this game other than round based, and it's not bad for a quick game, quick leveling up, camo grinding, but in terms of enjoyment, I'd say I would rather play the other modes. I think Onslaught's cool for the fact of getting trophies and rewards, but really beyond that, it doesn't feel like it's as replayable as, say, round-based or Outbreak. I don't think it's terrible. It's just definitely not my main go-to when it comes to this, and for that reason I gave it a 7.5. Outbreak is a mode that feels very much on its own, and for sure separated the zombies community for a while, because statistics were showing that half of the players were playing this and the other half were playing normal zombies, and it's really hard to find people that enjoy both equally. Some people think round based is kind of a thing of the past and want to play Outbreak. Others think Outbreak is just straight garbage and strays too far away from normal zombies, and I kind of sit in the middle. Like, I see the enjoyment of both. I love round based, it's a classic. I feel like this game definitely lacked round based a little bit, but I do think Outbreak is a nice change of pace if you do want to play that classic zombies like feel, but with another spin and a little more to do. If you're not huge on Easter eggs, this map does give you, or this game mode gives you a ton to do with side objectives, little quests, a ton of lore all over the place, and main objectives obviously, and vehicles, and just a ton of things. And even though there's only 6 maps, they are fleshed out pretty well. You won't find yourself wandering into nothingness too often. Sometimes you can have gaps, but it's never really for too long. They'll throw like a mini boss or a random group of zombies in the middle of the woods, and I ended up giving this thing a 9. Lastly is Dead Ops 3, As I stated, this thing is super fun and it feels like an adventure. I don't know what happened. It was glitching out my camera and sent me to round 17, and I want to talk about that real quick before we get into it so that everybody sees it. That's not an editing trick. It really happened like that, and I was super confused. I don't know why it did that, but it did. But regardless, this mode is a ton of fun. It doesn't even really feel like Treyarch Zombies experience. It feels like a literal adventure that they threw in for players that are just really wanting something else. And I think it does it really well. It's my favorite iteration of it, and for that, I gave it a 9. With that, it brings our total Cold War Zombie score to 9. It is 8.6, but we like to round up to the nearest 5, or down if necessary. But yeah, this one got a 9, and I think it deserves it. There's a ton to do, a lot of different experiences for people who want to stray away from round-based, but also some solid round-based maps if that's what you want. So that is Cold War finished already. Next up, the next game is even shorter. It's Advanced Warfare with only 4 maps. I don't know if I'll do an intro video for that one. I haven't really decided yet. It's currently downloading, so I have time to think about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving. And let me know what you guys thought of this game. I think it's solid. I'm thinking Treyarch can probably do a little more with round base in their next game. But only time will tell. And we'll have to wait almost another year for that. So, see ya.